We know to reach our net zero goals, we need to basically quadruple the amount of renewable energy that we produce in the country. And that means lots of decisions around where things go, like wind turbines, solar farms. There's lots of support out there, generally in the public, for renewable energy. But as soon as something happens near to where you might live, that support drops away. Lots of reasons behind that, but at the core it's because people generally don't feel they have a say in what happens and where, and they don't really feel the benefit of hosting renewables. Future Energy Landscapes is a community consultation method produced by CSE, and it gives local communities a say in what renewable energy developments happen in their area. We take a giant hand-drawn map and we invite people to tell us how they feel about their place. So they'll identify areas that are special to them. It might be an area with a really beautiful view. It could be somewhere that they've walked their dog all their life. But at the same time, we also ask them, are there any areas that actually you don't really like so much and why? And together we kind of map it out, and you quite quickly get a big picture around how people value their area, which areas are like kind of off limits and which areas have got potential. Because then we take the best available technical evidence that we have, and it will show technically what might be feasible in their areas. The number of large wind turbines that might be feasible because there's enough wind speed and it's in the right direction. From the menu of options, people at the workshop have full reign to decide where they might be happy to see renewables, what type and what size. Get all the results back as a group, and we put it into a special tool that we've created at CSE. And it's effectively a tool that shows what the energy demand for that local community is and what their sort of baseline carbon emissions might be. And then we can start to plug in some of the choices that that community's made. And in a live demonstration, we can show actually what effect that would have in terms of seeing electricity demand in that area, or if it's things like heat pumps, what effect it would have on heat demand, and what effect that would actually also have on carbon emissions. Having gone through this process, we have a democratic vote at the end where a consensus is reached throughout the group around agreeing a menu of choices that that group would be happy with. But that's not the end of the story. We follow that up with an online survey to get the views of the rest of the community. The end result in most of the communities that we worked with has been that communities have almost always agreed really ambitious plans for their area, and in most cases they've agreed that their area can accommodate enough renewable energy to meet all of their electricity demand from renewables.